What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
And I'm Curtis.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. You know why y'all here. FT Island, Pray. Special Patreon request from Lauren Wisehart.
Thank you, Lauren.
One of my favorite day ones. She's always putting us on the rock stuff. Let's dive right into this.
Let's see what we got.
Because FT Island got a couple of downloads already.
Oh, yeah?
What is the other one? The Fallout of Love was on repeat like last week for like a couple hours. So yeah.
Oh my god.
So Nas somewhere like shit.
Catharsis. That's amazing.
Waiting for that.
Yeah, the vocal runs at the end. I love how they let that beat breathe a little at the end. So.
Yeah, what's crazy is it wasn't completely their best track for me. I love that last part. That run though was one of my favorite parts from from them so far. I like that a lot. Let me loop this. Yeah, this was good. Clearly, I think we've seen enough from them to kind of see what their DNA is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We gonna end up watching the history of rock and the SK stuff and try to get a better grasp of some of the why rock maybe doesn't integrate over there as much as it does over here. But just for this song in itself, like I like it a lot. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the bones, just the structure of how it is. I guess with rock, the way some of these elements are, you essentially don't have to know the language to kind of get the feel of the energy. And the chorus was pretty much in English for for extensive purposes anyway and stuff like that. So I got a gist of what was going on. But I like how all this to say, I like how everything was set up, structure, sound wise, the call and response again, the chant hook, just something that feels like if this was a concert, you kind of can just rock out with them and really feel like you're a part of the performance. Also with this video, more I guess than the live performance in the other video that we watched, I got to feel more personality and like from individuals within the group. This for some reason it felt a little bit more personal. So those kind of were some of the things I took away from it.
Yeah, I thought there was honestly a lot with this. It was like I love the whole idea of you open everything up in the the black and white, everything, that moral ambiguity, so to speak, and they kept it that way, and it also added to the angst or the rock like elements of the tone and everything.
It was giving Kiss vibes.
And literally being started out in a box or in a cage, and you're trapped in this whatever metaphor you want to throw into it, like whether it's a system, whether it's your art, whether it's mental health or any of those other kind of things. It's just that imprisonment that you're in, and just essentially screaming to kind of get out, trying not to have your thoughts or your passions like drowned out at the same time and everything. So I thought all that was just really well done, and it having everyone on the outside watching them as though they're caged animals, literally like at a zoo exhibit or something, which I thought that was really great subtext as well. And then that high note towards the crescendo of the song, the catharsis of literally breaking out of your cage to glass, so to speak, and then literally all the haters or observers or whatever metaphor you want to read into, literally blasting away, blasting out of frame, and then letting the beat ride out the way it did, just letting those emotions kind of marinate and everything. I love the structure of it. I love the way the video was presented, and also the lead singer as well, that vocal talent that he had and possessed. I thought the drummer went off as well. Like it just so all the musical talent for sure. I also like the little detail of the one eye mascara running, because it's like you were covering up tears, so to speak, and it does add to the grunge rock aesthetic, but it also like narratively kind of seems like it had a purpose. So yeah, I loved all those aspects.
Yeah, that's why I said I was getting like those Kiss vibes with the makeup and everything. It was like you said, it's adding contextually to the lyrics, at the same time also paying homage to other rock stuff as well. It's like being able to kind of hit multiple facets of everything all at one time.
Yeah, it feels unique. Like, it doesn't feel all the way American per se, but it definitely feels like there's like I do wish that music like that was bigger in a sense, because there's such talent out there. But they're just so talented.
Yeah, sure. Especially from their other songs we picked up on vocally how talented they were. Because I know in some stigmas, or maybe the people I'm around, sometimes rock musicians may just come across as kind of screamers, or just kind of like just
I mean,
passionate.
Admittedly, it can be hard if you're not inclined to listen to the music to differentiate between rock and screamo or anything like that. Like where it just
But I've heard people in particular heavy metal bands and other stuff still be like good vocalists and everything like that. I love Aerosmith and all those other vocalists.
A lot of, believe it or not, too. Even in some of the tracks that are mostly like screamo, and it's not like my particular genre or anything like that, but like I'm often most impressed just by the vocals. Like I'm not crazy on the screamo aspect of it. And not to say this is that or anything like that, but just more so to what, you know, perhaps someone on the outside looking in might think.
Yeah, like somebody might be like Ozzy Osbourne or somebody's kind of like screamer going off, but then me or you might look at it and just be like, well, I actually think for being that loud, he's actually holding the note, and it actually sounds good with the production and everything else that's going on.
And I mean, even when we talk about other artists on the channel and just when they are allowed to go off and hit those vocal notes, I mean, we know the kind of strain it can put on your voice and everything, and just the fact that, you know, you have that passion, that power in that music, and you are able to consistently kind of deliver that emotion with your music. And as you said, you know, stuff like that is universal as far as like the emotion and being able to visually interpret what you're seeing in a video. And just like, okay, they're in prison. There's something that they're going through. You know, they're fighting to get out, but they feel stuck. Just like all those things can resonate, and that's what makes music so, you know, impactful to stories.
Yeah, but this is decent. Like you said, anytime contextually you can tell stories. I think this is one of those things where music won't even be playing, and I think I might be able to gauge what's going on just off of certain visuals that they show. Yeah. But just that on top of how talented they are and how good everything was here, this was a good one.
Yeah, and another thing I love about it too is like even the figures that are like watching them around, you start seeing like black makeup marks on them, and I don't know if that's to say that they're being consumed by their darkness or they're the problem in the equation as opposed to you, or anything like that. But it's just nonetheless you see it as a choice, like, you know, it's a decision to put those things on the surrounding background or anything like that to add some sort of narrative message to everything. So I think all that's like, you know, definitely gives great implications to everything. And definitely one of the lyrics that stood out most to me was like basically even like it's a path of repeating, so you feel less inclined to want to fight back because everything just seems so doom and dark and gloomy around you. And it basically, even when I go against it, the only thing that grows is my scars. So it's like that personal growth is only being reflected in further trauma. So I just think there's a lot of poetry in those lyrics as well. But no, this was really good.
Yeah, Lauren, thank you again. I know your request next month going to be another another one from them. But we appreciate it here. We'd like to learn more about the SK, Japan rock, and just rock and roll on the other side of the world. And I can't wait until we jump into the history of video to learn a little bit more. But other than that, guys, like, comment, subscribe, #Redeemers. Let us know what other FT Island tracks we should jump into. Show us some other rock groups. Clearly, you know, we've dove into like not Everglow, Dreamcatcher, them, and a couple other people have played with rock elements. But, you know, throw in some other groups in the comments, and we'll definitely get a chance to check them out at some point. But we love you guys to death. We'll holler at y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace.